What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Apple tutorial. My name is Black Appeal, the Apple Guy. Welcome. I have to apologize if you do hear a little bit of wind in the background. That is my fan going because it does tend to get a little bit hot in my room when I'm doing videos. So I apologize for that if you hear that. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to export photos and videos from your iPhone or iPad to an external device. The ways of doing it before, back in the old days where you simply would just plug your iPhone into your computer, you could back up your photos separately from your phone, no longer exists. And I can understand people not wanting to back up their phone into the cloud for whatever reasons. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you different ways of exporting your videos and your photos. And if you stay till the end of the video, I'll show you another way that's actually pretty simple and doesn't really require you buying anything. And I will have links below for these devices if you want to take a look at that. So we're going to get into this tutorial now. So as you can see here, I have three different ways of you exporting photos or importing photos from your iPhone, and I have a fourth option that's actually going to be free. So if you stay to the end of the video, I will show you that one. Two of these is going to be more important than one of them because one just doesn't really work like the other two do. So the first one we're going to start off with is the one that most people seem to ask me the most about, and that is this right here. This is simply a SD card reader that you plug into your iPhone. As you can see right up on the top there, that's the direction in which the SD card slot goes in, because on the bottom side that's just writing right there, which the camera may not even be able to pick up. But as you can see, this is just a lightning connection. So basically any iPhone that you have on the market, this will work with. So I'm going to take my iPhone and we're just going to take a simple SD card. Now you can simply use any SD card from your camera or GoPro. If it has the SD card slot, you simply just take that into that. Now I'm going to tell you the reason why this is not the preferred way of moving your photos. So you simply just pop this in like such, as you can see. Then you're going to open up your photos. So we're going to go into your photos, simply just obviously your photos. Now at the bottom here, you're going to see a few little icons, obviously your years, months, days, all photos. But at the very bottom, you'll see something that says Library, For You, Albums, and Search. Now pay attention to the search, as I'm going to take the SD card reader and I'm going to stick it into the slot. And then you'll notice that that search goes to import. So basically all this allows you to do, it allows you to import from something into the phone, or if you have the iPad 9th gen, something from that into your iPad. It does not allow you to export. There is no way to do that, and it will not export, or should I say it will not import raw photos. I don't know why Apple does not allow that, but it will not let you import. So if you wanted to import from something into your iPhone, say it's like a quick photo or something that you want to share on social media, you could do that, but beyond that, that's pretty much all that this is really good for, is just to simply just import from a external device to this. That's not something you want to do. You want to remove something from your phone or iPad to this. So we're going to put that away, and we're going to try two other devices. So this here is known as an iXpand. Actually, both devices are known as iXpands, but there's a difference between the two. This one is just a simple Lightning to USB, Lightning the connection into your iPhone. Again, this works on all iPhones, whether it's the iPhone 14 and below or the iPad 9th gen. If you do have a newer iPad, whether it's the Pro, the 5th gen Air, or the 10th gen iPad, even the mini, this will not work because you have USB-C, so you will have to buy a USB-C version of this, which will be a little bit more than this one because USB-Cs are more expensive than the Lightning. So, and as you see on the bottom here, that is a simple USB. So again, if you have a PC or a desktop, this will work fine. If you have a Mac, unfortunately, other than the Studio and the Mini, you will need a USB-C adapter from Apple, or you can simply go on to Amazon, type in USB-C dock, and usually get one that will plug, has USB port, or you can simply go into Amazon, type in USB-C dock, and you will find one that has multiple USBs that this will plug into. So the first thing you have to do is you're going to have to go into the App Store, and you're going to look for something called iXpand Drive. Once you're done, you simply just open up the app, and then you pretty much just go through the setup process. As you can see, this has already actually been set up because I already have this on here. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to force close this out, and we'll start over from the beginning. So simply open up the app. That's what you're going to see first. SanDisk iXpand flash drive. It does this little load up thing right there. And then the first thing it's going to do is it's going to ask you to plug in your drive. So as you can see right here, it says, hello, plug in your iXpand drive to get started. You simply just take your drive. Lightning, obviously like anything else, simply plug it into the slot. And then from there, it switches to the main screen. It gives you some information. You simply just read up on what it says, and then that's it. And then, as I said before, mine has always been set up for my iPhone. So usually when you set this up, depending on when you backed up your phone or backed up your photos, it gives you a little bit of a storage for both your phone and for the drive. So as you can see, I have 10 gigs of storage because I've used 54 gigs out of the 64 gig version. You can get larger sizes of these, and I'll have a link down below for these if you want to get larger sizes. But this is a 64 gig is what I have, and then that shows you the type of storage that I have left on the iPhone. Here you have copy files, then you have something called view files, and then you have backup and restore. And at the very top here, where it looks like little things moving back and forth, this is actually backing up my folder, or should I say my photos on my iPhone. So if you're busy doing something on your phone and you want to pause this to stop it, you simply just hit the pause button up at the top, and then that's it. It'll say on the left hand side, backup is paused, and then simply it's your settings button, help, about, drive name. You can change your drive name, clear the cache, security. Here you can simply just enable security, use Face ID, change passcode. This is just an extra security measure in case something were to happen or you lost something. Then you can simply just use this to actually access that if you forget your password. And then you simply go from here. Now, if you want to view files, you simply just tap on the view files. So as you can see, view files, you tap on that. Now this will show you what is on the iXpand, because at the top here you have selections. This says iXpand, that says iPhone, that's grayed out. So if I want to see what was on my iPhone, I simply just tap on iPhone, and then it shows me the photos on my iPhone. Now this is in a different order, but you can have it in descending or ascending, and then by file and by date and by size, and then that's pretty much it. You can select right here at the very bottom where it says select. You select that, and then that allows you to select photos individually. If you want to, you can do more options, and then that shows you the way to actually select these, and you can actually send this via social media to someone else if you wanted to. So say if you want to switch it up to Twitter or to a friend with AirDrop, if they have another iPhone, you can do that. Otherwise, once you go into the iXpand portion, as you can see, it changes. So from iPhone, that's all the photos that are on my photo library. Now when I tap on iXpand at the very top, as you can see, it goes to the main menu. And again, it will show you the same thing, but the options are different. So if I hit select, then I can select all. So at the very top, it'll say select all. I tap on that. It will tell you how many photos you have that are selected, which is going to be your entire photo collection. It'll be the entire selection. It says secure, add to, more options, or delete. So depending on your action, so right here, it'll say add to, secure, more options, or delete. So whatever actions you choose is what it will do. So if you want to secure, it will lock them. If you want more options, it will simply just give you options for that. If you want to add to, you simply tap on that. You can either create an album, and then you have all your photos selected to that, and then once you are done, and that is pretty much it for that. And again, it allows you to do that for both photos. The next one over, that's going to be video. So the little camcorder thing will be for videos. This will be for music. So I believe you can back up your music files onto the iXpand. I don't know off the top of my head. I just did it for a little bit of the songs that I had. Otherwise, you can go by album, and this would be all the albums. You can go by artist, you can go by playlist, create a playlist, and then by genre. So it depends on what it allows you to back up. I don't know if it'll let you back up actual Apple music files, but you could try and see if it does. If it does, and it does. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. And then you have just your simple files here, and that's going to be for everything that you need for all your folders. So wherever you create your folders, this is where that will be accessed at. And then once you're done, you simply just exit out of the app. And again, this will bring you to this. So as you can see, it will show you how much storage you have on the drive, as well as how much you have on the iPhone. Once you're done, you can either exit out by pulling the drive out or just swiping up and closing the app. One more thing I want to add is backup and restore. So you can back up the entire folder or your photos from this menu function without having to go and doing all what I just mentioned. You simply tap on that, and then it'll say backup and restore photo library, backup to Google Photos, backup and clear. So if you want to do it to whatever options you have, then you have to actually have that. So if you want to back this up to Google Photos, which means you also have a cloud solution as well as a drive, you have to sign in to Google Photos. So as you can see, connect to Google Photos, so you'll have to sign in. So whatever that tells you, you have to do that if you want to do that. Otherwise, you can simply just back up and restore your photo libraries. So once you do it this way, you simply tap on that. It will automatically back up all of your photos. Now, if you want to restore this onto a newer iPhone, again, you simply just download the app, go to the menu setting, hit restore, and it will restore all those photos. And that is pretty much it for this way. Now, the downside of this is depending on how many photos you have, if you don't have a decently charged phone, then you do run the risk of this kind of draining your battery, and it will not work wirelessly charging unless you don't have a phone case for this, in which case you could do it technically this way, and that's how that would work. And as you can see, so if you don't have a case, you can just simply just wirelessly charge this on a pad and then do that if you want to do this. Otherwise, you cannot connect this to a cord and do it that way. So that is just one way of doing it. Otherwise, as you can see, iXpand drive would like to communicate with the SanDisk iXpand flash drive. So you'll typically allow this. So as you can see, it's asking me for permission. I hit allow, and then that's it. So whether you have the app open or not, once you plug this in, it will ask you for permission. Every time it asks you that, you always hit allow. Otherwise, if you don't allow, you have to unplug it and do it all over again. Otherwise, you can simply just plug it in and then access it that way also. And the third way that you can do it is doing it wirelessly. This is known as a SanDisk wireless USB drive. Now, I bought this a couple of years ago. I believe you still can buy these. I'll have a link down below for this. This is going to be $120, or I'm sorry, 120 gigs for this one. And as you can see, this one's a little bit different than the others. As you can see, as I remove the cap, that right there shows you that this is a wireless way of doing it. So that's a little Wi-Fi logo. So to simply just turn this on the side, there's a little power button. As you can see, you press on that, and then that comes on. Now, to access this, you're going to need to connect via Wi-Fi first. So you have to go into your settings, look for your Wi-Fi. As you can see, Wi-Fi. Click on that, and it's going to show you down here where it says other networks, because I've already have mine connected to my phone. On your other networks, it's going to say SanDisk Connect. You simply connect on that. Now, if it does show under the name no internet, don't worry, that's perfectly fine. It's supposed to do that. Once you are done, you simply go back in to the App Store, and this time you're downloading another SanDisk app, not the iXpand drive. It's going to be called SanDisk Connect drive. You simply connect to that, and then that's pretty much it. Now, I don't have anything on this because I actually removed everything from this drive, but as you can see, if you go into layout, it's pretty much the same way as the other SanDisk in terms of how it works. Sorting orders, ascending or descending, file by alphabetical, date added, file size, or type. So as you can see right there. Then once you decide what you want to do, this is going to be your main menu right there. So I access that through these little 3 slots right there. Those 3 little slots in the corner, you tap on that. So it brings me to Internet Connect, Camera Backup Roll, My Downloads, Help, and Settings. And at the very bottom, it's going to show drive battery. So it's going to show you how much power is left on the drive for you to back up anything. This will show you how much is storage you have on your iPhone. And this will show you the drive space of the drive. So all you got to do is simply just go in, tap on the little plus at the bottom, and then it's going to load And then from photos, it'll simply just, all these are just backups that I've already got. So you either hit all at the very top. So you get a selection of, there's an X to close out, check mark and all, and then it'll say select or add photos or videos to the drive. You select all if you want to do them all, or you select the check mark and then do them individually. And again, it will show you exactly how many photos and videos you are selecting. And then you set destination, which is going to be the drive itself. Now, once you do that, it's going to show you a bunch of options. You either create a new folder, do camera backup, or whatever folder is available. You can do it that way also, or you just create your own folder, and then you do this for every device, which is every photo or every type of album or whatever you want to do it. You create folders for that, just like you would in your iPhone folder, or you say your iPhone photo folder. You'll create folders for your photos, and you can do that in any type of way you want to. Once you do, you say copy here, and then that is it. And that is all there is to it. Once you are done, you simply just turn off your SanDisk drive, and then you notice because the white light will not be flashing anymore. And once that's done, you simply just exit out of the app. Now, with this one, you can plug your phone into a cord and charge it while it's wirelessly doing this. That's the advantage of this over the SanDisk, but that is one way you could do that. So if your phone battery is almost dead and you have a battery bank, you can simply just plug your battery bank into your phone and charge it while it's doing that. This is called the SanDisk Wireless Connect. Now, one more easier way to do that's actually free, and if you have if you're an Amazon Prime member, I'd highly recommend this. That is using Amazon Photos, because if you have Amazon, this is an option that you have available that I was unaware of up until a couple of months ago. So you simply just download the app. You have to sign in to the Amazon app, and then once you are done, it'll bring you to this screen right here, and it'll say how many photos have been backed up. And if you still need to back up some photos, then it will go through the backup process. It also shows video storage. This is not free. The video storage on here, you will have to pay for more storage if you need it. Right now, it gives you 105 gigs, which is more than enough for everybody. And you can also do what is known as night. So if you go into your setting, which is going to be on the corner, you go into notification settings. You can go into upload photos manually, upload settings, notifications, contact, image recognition, security settings, live photos, all of that. So if you want to do it manually, you simply just manually upload by tapping on which one you want. Or if you want to upload settings, you can save the videos. You can do it through cellular data or through Wi-Fi, depending on how you want to do it. Autosave just means that every time you open up this app, any photos that have not been saved to the app will automatically be saved. And then from here, Amazon Photo Support, this will tell you what is not supported on the Amazon Photos app. So that's just a little bit of tidbit there. There is another option in here that I'm trying to find that does allow you to upload at night. It's called the night something. I can't remember exactly what it's called. I'll have to look for it, but there is an option. And these are just little tidbits on stuff. You also can download a desktop version of this that you can also look at as well. But there is an option in here that does allow you to access night. So you can simply just put your phone on your charger and it will automatically back up at night. It's on here. I just can't find it right now, but believe me, it does. So that is the easiest way to back up your photos onto a cloud server. That way you can remove those all off of this, or you can do it the wireless way, or you can do it the SanDisk way, the other way, which is just simply just plugging it in direct. But again, I would not recommend doing it with the SD card slot reader, because again, all this does is it allows you to import, not export. So that is all that I got for today. I'll have a link down below for all of these if you want to take a look at these. I'll have a link down below for these if you want to take a look at these. And I want to thank everybody for watching. And again, if this is your first time to my channel, welcome. My name is Black Apino, the Apple Guy. Hope that I've earned your subscription. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification. That way you don't miss content when I drop it. And I'll have a link below for some other Apple tutorials if you want to take a look at that. And I will see you guys in the next video. Enjoy your summer.